Hey guys, so I'm doing I guess like a vlog. I haven't done anything for Vlogmas because I've had finals, so it's like what do I vlog? There's not much to it. It's going to class for 5 hours, sitting in class. I have actually a clip of me in class, but I'm gonna mute my teacher, so it's like I don't know if I'll get in trouble, but I don't know. I'm working on furniture right now for my final. It's due tomorrow. As I've gotten sleep, I'm doing an all-nighter. I can like take footage of this, I guess, in different increments of how it progressed. But this is what I look like right now. No makeup because I don't have time for makeup. I took a long nap after an all-nighter, and by that I mean like I went to sleep around 12 after I watched a movie and had breakfast, and I was just like, I'm gonna take a nap now. So yeah, I'm working on something, and I don't want to like get into the meaning of it yet, because some things just confuse me a bit. But I'm just going with, I guess like I'm just going on with some ideas that I think work, and yeah, I'm not gonna explain the concepts too much. I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm doing, because if you guys want to check out my work, I mean, that's the Vimeos for that. And I might post some things on here. So what is this thing? I'm making a cage. What do I do that for? There's gonna be a creature in this cage that is not so safe. I know it looks kind of sharp, but they're really, I mean, it's not that bad. It actually kind of feels kind of funny. But I gotta make a top for this. And I use a soap container. I once got at a craft fair, like a bunch of like random objects. Like, it was like craft supplies. I don't know. Next, I'm making a gigantic shelf. And I'm using syrup. This thing is gonna probably become like a table. Oh, if you're wondering what this is for, you use this for your retainers. I have a retainer. Mine has Green Lantern on it, but whatever. So yes, if my mind's a bit everywhere at once, it's because it's finals and I've had some all-nighters and nights. It's not too exciting, but I guess you're just looking into the life of what one type of animation student does. I hope no one who does really good work looks at this video. I just think it's kind of fun. Everyone has their own take. I've actually been doing better time management than last year and the year before. So I'm not as stressed, which is great. Because like I feel like I should be feeling stressed. This is the control panel that is gonna be coloring in. So I'll try doing a speed coloring of that if you want. And then yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm cutting these. So and I'm gonna cut this one and this one. And then I wasn't supposed to okay, never mind. I'm making shelves. I just sort of realized if I cut these off, it's gonna look kind of funny. And they're gonna rip easy, and I just thought bend it backwards and then add a cardboard, make a shelf. Because my character needs shelving, and he's so tall that my furniture doesn't even make sense. I'm going to show you the back of my puppet. I don't want to show the front. The face does not need to be seen. So, see, in comparison of height. So the furniture I have is from a dollhouse from my nano, and he's not around anymore, so I just don't want to, like, keep using it. I don't want it to break. I have brought some from home, because that was from my PSA on the flaws of the foster care system. But, yeah, so, yeah, I'll get to this first doing these two. So, yes, and my day also consists of me getting food, which that is very important. I have a coffee, but I got, like, hours. I got this at 10:40, so I don't feel safe drinking this right now. And I could just go get another coffee. By the way, do not, if you're below the age of 18 or below the age of, I say 16, do not use one of these. Please don't. You can easily use a finger or hand or limb. Please don't, yeah. I'm only doing it because I've had practice, like a lot of practice. But even I can make mistakes. Just not careful. So now I'm just bending it backwards. I got to hop on doing this since I haven't been able to make Christmas DIYs fast enough and just don't have time. So I thought, why not vlog finals? It's something you're not gonna see. It's nothing usual. Everyone's talking about Christmas and being home, and I'm just like, I'm missing out on being home. I'm missing out on a lot of things. So because there's no Christmas, there's not much Christmas here. I thought capture finals is something different. So I got another shelf. These are kind of cool, actually. It's a good idea I figured out. Some of my ideas just happen in my brain where I don't always plan them out, they just happen. What was this again? Okay. And then after I do all this, like finishing the last props, I'm gonna just be like I'm gonna be in this school for like 24 hours. And I'll probably upload this tomorrow after my critique. Yes, 5 hours later. Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah. So I have to finish the last clips. There's like 3 last clips to my final, which I also have to draw on animations. That's gonna be fun. I don't mind. It's just all part of, I have this huge idea that originally started out very, very simple. Now it got bigger. I just thought because I have a certain camera perspective, I really want to do a camera transition, I really want to do at the end. And it sort of brings the whole story together in a funny sort of way. Last shelf. And, what was I just gonna say? Oh yeah, so I guess I need to paint this. I'll make another video of that and then add it to this one if you want. So what was I doing yesterday? Yesterday I can barely remember. Because it's like so much work. So I shot an animation with my second puppet who's in front of me. So what was a walk cycle, taking me several tries. I had to use power drill. I almost caused a small fire by accident because the power drill was starting to smoke again. And I was like, it took me like 30 minutes just to drill a hole through an apple box. And I was like, I'm so lame. Because it seems easier for everyone else. And I don't know. It was 3 a.m. and I had a power drill because I needed to do a walk cycle. In the end, it looks very jaggedy because after 2 holes trying to put into an apple box, which the first one was done by a friend of mine, the second one was me, there was like not enough in the apple box from like previous animations, and I wasn't gonna do 2 more because I was just too nervous and took too long to do the second time. So I'm like, this thing looks really jaggedy. It's not even a human being. It's like a creature. So I figured out a storyline to work with that. I don't know. I was too nervous to connect. So it's like 3 different clips of a walk cycle, and it looks strange, but it's like the person going across the stage, but it works. Yeah, and it's like a person in a dark room, and there's a light. And I sort of did in a way where I didn't want to have to redo where I began, because I made it sort of cinematic in the beginning to make my late redo homework good. Because the first time around, I forget what happened, it wasn't as good, so I had to fix it. And near the end, the walk cycle becomes basically how I walk, which I don't walk like a normal person, or I guess what cartoon walk cycles on Google look like. I just walk very, it's minimal. It's just you don't even see my leg go up in the walk cycle. And there's a part when the knee goes way too high. And it's just my knees don't go high when I'm walking. I don't walk like I'm Jack Skellington going through Halloween Town. Oh wait, he's not going through Halloween Town. And he walks with his like knees up high at one point, and I don't walk like that. I walk very minimal, or I shuffle walk, because when you're in the studio so much, sometimes you forget to socialize. Happens. Or if you're working in your room so much, yeah. So aside from that, let's see. Yes. Oh my god, what was I talking about? Oh yes, so I shot that, and then that took me several tries, and then oh my god, it's a full moon outside. Okay, and then there was working on the clothing. So yes, I made this raincoat, and I had to like draw out the sleeves and the hands because the hands are quite big. I sculpted them kind of. I mean, I made the wires, covered them in gauze. That's my first mistake, I think, because now the fingers look like hard to work with because they keep ripping and then the fabric keeps showing. And it's my first time doing this. My first time working with armatures as of this year. Aside from like working with clay people, because I've done claymation and I've done Legomation and other stop motion, so it's like this is like armatures. And actually I'm really liking this, and I'm really getting more into like sculpting because I find it very interesting. Aside from taking figurative clay last year, where I had to like sculpt like a bust, like the head of a man, and that's at home, and it looks really cute. He's like in a little container, and he's in my room, and I named him. I forget the model's name was Mark. Yes, he kind of looks like the guy from the B-52s, and it's really cool. Yeah, he's also really heavy. So this is the hand. This is the other hand. So this jacket looks like something out of like a fashion sort of book that I just designed because the sleeves are not a normal shape. Look at this, but I don't mind. I kind of like it. It's like I designed this, and he's wearing it. I could just cut off this small bit and just make it look like he's wearing like flared out sleeves. Like it's like the flare out jeans, or like oh crap, what's their name? Those things in the 70s. Oh my god, the pants, the flare out. I'm forgetting the name. If you tell me in the description, I'm forgetting. I'm gonna remember later on, and it's gonna be like, oh my god, I remember. Here's the other sleeve, and I had to make it big because I screwed up 3 times trying to make sleeves for this figure. What's underneath is his shirt, because he does a transformation, and I had to add to this so it looks kind of weird and patchy, because when I actually cut this shirt, hand sewed it was too small, and I had to take off some of his body weight, because I made him like a sea captain. Like, this is the kind of guy that's like gotten older, weight's not a thing, he doesn't have to be conscious about his weight, he doesn't need to be self-conscious. Now he's at a point where he's much younger, and I feel like because he's not younger because he's supposed to have gray hair, and I couldn't find gray hair. I could only find brown. So I'm like, now he just looks like he's younger, but because I couldn't find white clay for his eyes or brown, he looks like he's an alien or something wrong with him, like terribly wrong. So, I guess I'll show you. This is his face. See this? It looks kind of scary. It looks a little startling. I don't know how I feel about the eyelids, but it kind of works, and it looks very odd to me, unusual, so it kind of works, I guess. So there's the shirt. Nice. I hot glued the pants because I kind of screwed up before. When I screwed up with the shirt, I sort of just gave up on sewing. The rest of it, so I just hot glued the pants together. I don't remember. I don't think I sewed them. Pretty sure. Yeah, I know I didn't. But I had to add to some parts. And then I trim the bottoms. So yeah, this is his feet. He has gold shoes because he's also stylish. Like, an old man can be stylish. A young guy can be stylish. Anyone can be stylish. So he has gold shoes because when I went for Thanksgiving, I didn't have black paint. So I was like, you're going to get gold. Okay. So yeah. And he's going to have like a transformation moment. So I have to make another shirt. I don't have a lot of fabric. So I'm just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. But yeah, this is his face. His eyebrows look really funky. I wasn't gonna draw those in. I want more expression and emotion. Like, I want to have more options. Just me. I'm also trying to stay really healthy because I'm going home this weekend. And I want to see my little cousins, and I don't want to be sticking on them because then I can't see them. So here's my bun. And see, it's like a tutu. I really screwed up making this tutu. I only like cinched the front because it wasn't working to how I was making it like 5 a.m. this morning, and it was complicated, and it was snowing outside, and then it was raining, and I was like, this is a pleasure. So I had to wait till, I think I waited till like 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, something, like 9 something, and then I went back, and then I got breakfast. And then, like, you can see I used my wire cutters to hold it in place, because I got some, not burns, but like I kept feeling the hot glue on my hands, and that's not a fun feeling. This is a skirt, because she's a dancer, and I gotta record 3 takes, 3 different animations of her. I don't know if it's her. I have no clue. This is a being. I'm sorry. Yes. So, and the hands I might just like take apart. I don't know. Everything's wrong here. I kind of just want to like paint the hands as is, work with the metal, but then my fear is what if they snap? Then I just hot glue back in. Yeah, so like this is like what's going on. But the face is going to be more pastels and silver, because this is a crystal dancer. This is what I put together. This is my idea. Crystal dancer, you just heard it now on here. This is the feet, so they can, I did it so that there's more movement, because this is the part that you record yourself doing something, and then they do it, and you have to like move them as like one take is like moving them to do what you did, and then the second one is like you could do a stop motion unskinned, and then one with like not unskinned. And I'm not too sure why, but yeah, that's what that is. And there's like clay right here, This is epoxy clay, so I did it so the knees have movement. I didn't do the arms because I feel like I want the arms to have more options. Anyways, when I'm moving it. Yeah, so this looks like a bride gone wrong, kind of. I swear I can draw better clothing. Just like making the clothing is just like, I think I'm just so scared of shooting everything and making sure it's on time, because it's like time constraint. I haven't been paying attention all weekend to my other finals, just stop motion, because I've been just so worried, because there's like so many different parts, and I had to redo a walk cycle, which like that's adding to some stress. And then I'm also finishing a late homework because all my classes are adding up. It's just like 5 was way too much. So next semester is 4 classes. Yeah, I don't know how much other my classes have been affected because of my time management. It's like balancing all 5 classes, and it's like one after the other after the other, homework after homework after homework. I don't have time for socializing, so yeah. I'm not like some people actually can go out and enjoy themselves, and I'm just like, I'm home here working. But yeah, my social time and my free time is all into Netflix, so I just watch TV. I don't have a TV, so I use my computer as TV. But yes, I've been watching House MD, and I'm loving it because I've been watching, I think I'm on season 3, because I've been watching so much of it. So right now I'm at a part where it's like a very critical part, I think, for like it's not like a learning moment. It's not like he's supposed to learn something, but he's not learning anything. And I just watched like the second Christmas episode they do, and it's like, oh my gosh. But it's like the one, no, I just watched the Merry Little Christmas, I think that's what it's called, and I just find it kind of funny just how House goes about with things. I think then after the other one after where it's like you see him, I don't want to do spoilers, but you see him like in jail kind of. It's like, what did he do? Well, I can't tell you. You have to watch it. Yeah. It's been 20 minutes almost. I'm so sorry, but this is my vlog. This is my second vlog. The first vlog is me in class, which is much shorter. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, I'll try make these shorter. But yeah, this is an update, so watch the next video if you want to see me putting together pieces. Yeah. Okay. Have a great day. Vlogmas day 2 done. just go to my next video because it's the same day. It's just me working and then talking about the rest of the days that I didn't vlog.